Once upon a time, in a picturesque town nestled in the rolling hills of Tuscany, there lived a young couple named Lucas and Sophia. They were deeply in love and had just gotten married in a beautiful outdoor ceremony surrounded by friends and family. Their happiness was enviable as they spent the first few months together exploring the countryside and trying out new wines and laughing until the sun went down. They felt like they were on top of the world and nothing could bring them down. Lucas was madly in love with Sophia. So was Sophia. But Lucas was an ambitious chef who wanted more for himself. As time went on, things started to change. Lucas, who had always been passionate about his job as a chef, began to spend more time at the restaurant, experimenting new recipes and trying to make a name for himself in the culinary world. Sophia, who had always been a supportive wife to her partner, started to feel like she was losing her partner to his ambition. She tried to understand. Lucas' absence became more frequent and prolonged. He would miss important events like her birthday and anniversary. And when he was home, he wouldn't even try to make sure she was okay. He was preoccupied and his mind was always somewhere else. Lucas was always thinking about the next thing to invent, the next meal to recreate. Sophia felt like she was losing herself in the relationship. Like she was a spectator watching Lucas start rise while hers faded into the background. She tried to talk to him about it, but he didn't see anything wrong with what he was doing. He never saw any problem. One day, Sophia realized she couldn't take it anymore. She packed her bags and left. Lucas, returning home one day, realizing his wife was nowhere to be found. All he was surrounded with was remnants of a once happy life he had with her. Lucas was devastated. He never intended to hurt Sophia, as Sophia is the actual love of his life. Lucas didn't know that his obsession for his work has pushed her away. Lucas tried to reach her and win her back. Lucas tried to explain to her and make her understand that he hadn't forgotten or neglected her, but he was just focused on getting a better life for the both of them, and that all he wants is a little patience with her. Sophia said she had already given out all the patience in her. Sophia had tried to make him understand, but he didn't want to listen. Sophia moved on. Lucas moved on. Years went by. Lucas' restaurant had become a huge success. He was hailed as a culinary genius, but the fame and fortune brought him no joy. He was left to the bitter taste of regret, knowing that he had lost the love of his life due to his blind ambition. Lucas understood that love is paramount. Lucas also realized that happiness and success are not the same thing, and that true love is worth more than any award he could ever attain. Well, as for him and Sophia, it was too late and there's nothing he could do about it. He was left with the memory and had learned better. Lucas had promised himself that the next relationship he goes into, he would understand the value of putting things in the right place. Lucas has promised himself that anytime he decides to fall in love again, he would know that there is time for everything. And always remember, not do the right things at the right time. That is the end of today's story. What did you learn from today's story? Do you think that a person's career should oversee his personal life? Or there should be a balance between the relationship you have with people and your work? Or are you the kind of person who puts work in front of every other thing? Try not to be a Lucas today. Have a balance in your life between relationship, family, and work. Every career and every dream is valid, but family and loved ones are also important. Thank you.